smoke up. Couple bodies from the club dealing with this hangover. God damn.
All my life, all I ever wanted to do was be a gangster. One time, some neighborhood kids carried my mother's groceries all the way home. You know why? You don't know why? Take a guess why. It was out of respect. God damn it, man. Rest in peace to the guy, Ray Liotta, man. Give it to him one more time. That hurt.
Yes,
that really hurt.
Yes,
especially because, like, even, like, the other things that he did, like, it's Tommy Vercetti, man.
Right.
Vice City, man.
Yeah.
He made Thriller, man.
Yeah. He made Thriller, man.
It was that, and then fucking, like, fuck, we'll be here all day. I liked him in Observe and Report, too.
Yeah, that was a good one.
He was in all kinds of great fucking movies, man. And I know I'm just, like, chipping the ice, like, oh, we got Steak and Skittles. You got fucking
every
Goodfellas and
movie ever.
I don't know what I'm going to do when Joe Pesci die, man. We're going to have to take a week off.
I think we'll lose it. Him and Al Pacino.
Oh, Al Pacino died. We're taking a month off.
What?
Oh, shit. Welcome, everybody, to the Hangover Podcast. I'm your host, Trey, a.k.a. Walter White, a.k.a. all my life, all I ever wanted to do was be a gangster.
It doesn't matter, nigga, because I'm back. It's Mr. TRTL. Take Off Music's very own. Your boy Turtle. Go. Mr.
Something's exciting.
Damn it.
This is what we got to listen to.
I'm here to rebuttal everything Scott says even before he says it.
Cut you off while you're talking. And then sitting directly to my left, we have the promo with the Mosto.
Ain't no promo without no clips.
That's true. She been bitching about the clips. And unfortunately, when Turtle's not doing the video also, I'm not watching the video all over again. So it's not fucking happening. Oh, shit. How was everybody's week? Oh, it's Lauren.
Hey, y'all.
We got rid of Average Joe this week. We had a moment where we were just like, you know what? Maybe we could bring back Mr. TRTL. You know, he hasn't been talking nice to us in the comments. So, you know what? We'll go ahead and bring
Basically,
it back.
what he's saying is he doesn't want too much black on his show.
Nah, cut it out. I gave it to you again last week for the first time in a while, but it had to be half and half. One was gay. You know what I mean? Shout out to Q, man. That was probably the best episode we've done in a really
Absolutely, man.
I'm sad I missed that one.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm
Same.
sad you missed that one.
Same.
Because, there's very few times that, like, you know, you talk to somebody quite a bit, but, like, you never met them in person and, like, don't have sex with them. You know what I'm saying? And, like... yeah. But, and then he showed up, and it was like old friends, man. It was like we've known each other for years. And then as soon as he came in, I was nervous because we didn't really have a whole lot of topics. And I was like, I don't know what the fuck we're going to really talk about because all the topics that we did have, you know, this happens every now and then. We have a board down here with a bunch of topics on it, and sometimes we skip over shit because we run out of time. Or I'm like, I don't know what to talk about with
Right,
this.
and then we just go on long tangents about random shit.
About random
Somehow,
shit.
we still give y'all 2 hours. Somehow.
And then last week we gave you almost 3 hours because we finished that bottle sitting up there and a couple shots of moonshine later, and I was like, oh shit, we gotta go.
That was amazing.
Yeah,
That was amazing.
yeah, indeed. So give it to Q one more time, man. Absolutely. Always welcome here. Always welcome. And he's talking
top 5 guests, and he's not 2, 3, 4, or 5.
Yeah, right. And I'll definitely. He had mentioned at some point, like before and after the show, where he was like, "Yeah, we gotta mesh somehow." He's like, "We gotta figure out a way to work together more often." And I was like, "You goddamn right." And I've usually say that being very polite, but I meant that sincerely with him. I'll easily work with him on any projects he wants to do.
Absolutely.
But
we need to give him his own segment on the show.
God, you know what? We need to.
You know
we need to look into that. And because he said that he was gonna leave voicemails, but I don't think he did.
Call it your weekly dose of vitamin Q. Don't trademark that, nigga.
Boom.
Don't trademark it.
I like it.
Boom.
He was hilarious. I was dying laughing the entire time I was listening. So.
Oh yeah, that's my dog, man. We go way back. He's a fucking supporter of everything that we've done. We've always been a supporter of his, man. He's amazing dude.
Unfortunately, we didn't do great at blocking the witches from going after him.
Yeah. Back on his neck again, huh?
Let that one fall.
We gotta make that a clip.
Fucking mixing potion and shit. But anyway, so everybody's week?
It was fucking long, man. been on this, got the new job position and shit. So I've been,
Give it to yourself, sir.
Thank you.
You got business cards.
Yeah, I got business cards and shit.
Official.
You know what I'm saying? I'm official. You know what I mean? But it was fucking long. I finally got my off days and got me some rest. So I'm a little better now, but it was a long 9. It was 9 straight. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
But you back.
Yeah, I'm back. God damn it.
So are we going back to every
work.
Sunday, or is it going to be every Saturday now?
Every Saturday.
Every Saturday.
You think we should still drop on Monday?
I think we should still drop on Monday.
Okay.
Just because
I mean, your typical hangover.
that is very true. But
I
also,
feel like we'd have a lot of interference with like football and shit.
probably
Because we're a big sports state, you know what I'm saying?
there's
Period.
that, and then I think most of our like most of the drops, it's everybody listening to us on the ride to work.
That too.
You know what I'm saying?
That
Monday
too.
morning.
I appreciate the Monday morning crowd. Goddamn it, y'all fucking like maybe 80 listens away from getting us our own morning show. I'm just saying, y'all tell more people we good.
Joe's gonna be so excited for football season.
Oh yeah,
he on Sundays.
he gonna lose his fucking mind.
Oh yeah.
Lose his fucking mind.
Just because I'm curious to see what it would look like during football season with him being here and like not watch it. That's gonna be crazy.
Yep. Until college football.
He'll actually say something.
Maybe that's still up for debate. All right, so this week we have. Oh, not that one.
Wrong blue one.
Top fans. Here's all the people that like our shit. It's top fans. If you ain't on this list, you can suck our dicks.
Respectfully.
We got to listen to it last week.
I'm gonna say it. I recorded this shit. Goddammit.
Sorry, Ian.
Shout out Ian.
All right. So for 1 year, we have Mr. Jason Different, Mr. Larry Frederick, and Mr. You know what? I'm gonna get back to him. Go ahead, hit it for him. Hit it for the 1 year.
What happens?
You know what? I'm gonna get back to it. For 11 months, we have Mr. Swamp Thing Nicholson himself. And what's today? Today's May 28th. Just one more time, Sean gonna get it. Mr. Sean, the Dawn, Milligan.
Hey. Big dog barking.
And then for 4 months, we have Mr. Dustin Spencer.
Oh.
He's back. Used to be formerly our first top fan, if I'm not mistaken.
Absolutely.
It was either him or Larry. I can't remember.
It was him.
It was him?
Yep.
Because I know he had the title for the longest time.
Yep.
And then for 4 months, we also have Mr. DJ Obi-Wan and Mr. Jonathan Gaspar.
Hell, Jenkins.
There it is.
I almost said it off the way he said it. I don't have to say it this week.
And then for 1 month, we got Mr. Matthew Lazaro.
Lazaro.
All right, we're going to talk about this a little more going into the episode, but
Wait, why we got to get back to the one that you left?
let me cook.
Said I'm coming.
So we are obviously throughout, and at some point in this episode, it's going to be a quick one because unfortunately we have somewhere not unfortunately, but we do have somewhere we need to be.
It's not the first time you
So
said that.
It's going to be quick. But anyway,
That part.
what?
Huh?
Same.
What?
Okay. But we will obviously touch on real quickly, hopefully, the shooting that happened a couple of days ago.
Absolutely.
That unfortunately took the lives of. It's ridiculous. Then from there, also again, rest in peace to Mr. Ray Liotta, and one of our top fans for the week was Mr. Devin Whitmore, as he is every week. But before you hit it for him, I wanted to bring out the shot glass for those 3 events. We need to take a shot out of respect, out of love. And for Mr. Devin Whitmore, congratulations on getting engaged, motherfucker.
Hey, congratulations,
Congratulations from the Hangover Podcast.
Hold on, wait. Before
That's
you put
one
the
of
drink
us.
to your lips, I got another one real quick. Shout out to my little sister, Aaliyah, man.
Hey.
Today's her 19th birthday.
Happy
Happy
birthday.
birthday, baby.
Shout out
Bubba
to
loves you.
Shout out to mini me.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
There you go. So to the victims' families, to the victims themselves, to the great Mr. Ray Liotta, and to Mr. Devin Whitmore, and to Aaliyah Harvey.
It's Harvey.
Just let him go.
We're gonna have some with us for everybody. All right, and no voicemails this week. Everybody's
Really?
forgot about us.
Disappointed.
Damn.
Very
I posted the
disappointed.
promo and everything.
That's fucked up.
I'll leave y'all niggas stop leaving voicemails. That's how it is.
See how it goes?
It's all right.
I'm
I'm
gonna
going
bitch.
out tonight, so I'm gonna get some voicemails in there for next week. First.
Great.
Thank you.
Can't fucking wait.
Probably Khaleesi.
Oh God. So last week we had a mention. Somebody call out Average Joe. I don't know if you got to listen to that.
I definitely did not catch the call out.
That was from, I believe, one of your peoples.
Oh, that was 2 weeks ago. That was when I was here.
Was it 2 weeks ago?
Yep.
Yeah, it was one of your peoples, I believe. Kenneth.
Yep.
He called
That's
out
my
Average
Uncle
Joe.
Okay, yeah.
He called out Mr. Average Joe for taking too long to put out the
12-man talk. Yep. Because he told me because my Uncle Kenny is shout out to my Uncle Kenny. He is a 6'3". He plays in the minor leagues up there.
Black man play baseball?
In Wisconsin, nigga, in the football minor league.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes more
He's
sense.
actually a state champion. He got his ring. You know what I'm saying?
Congratulations.
He went through high school and all of that with, suffering injuries and stuff. So it held him out of, being drafted and stuff like that.
Gotcha.
So, he plays in the minors. Hopefully one day get into the league, but he's damn good with sports.
What's he
damn
play?
Good. He plays defensive back and wide receiver, I believe.
Hey, all right.
He got moves.
Multi-talented.
So
he got moves.
I could beat him in a foot race is what you're saying.
Hell nah. His legs is longer than your body. He'd take 2 strides and be up the block.
God damn, man.
He's actually the
Black
only
folk can
male.
run, too.
He's the only male on my dad's side that I know of that, is close blood relation that's over 6 foot tall. All of us are 5. My dad's 5'7". I'm 5'8". My uncle.
Are you admitting that on the podcast right now?
What?
Your real height?
Yeah, no, but I gotta
He's
start.
actually like
no,
5'6".
because after we had
Take off 2 inches.
no, I'm about to say after we had the collab episode with y'all, I had to start changing my whole shit. I gotta start telling motherfuckers I'm 5'10" and my dick 10 inches long, just so they can think I'm lying, just so they can know my real shit.
Yeah, no?
But nah, fucking yeah, he's the only one. All of us are all under there's not one of us over 5'11". He is though, 6'3",
shit.
and he's the
Made out.
youngest. He was the youngest out of all my dad's siblings.
Oh man, but my week actually wasn't too bad. Like at work, at least, because I had to take 2 days out for orientation. So Wednesday and Thursday, literally just sat in like a beautiful ballroom, and they fed us, and they were just like, "Here's all the great reasons that you want to work here," and I was like, "Y'all are fucking awesome."
And then I'm already on the payroll, but I
That cool. Like I was already on board. Now I'm even more on board. You know what I'm saying?
thanks for reassuring me. I don't know.
And then from there, I worked Friday, which was just a slow fucking day, and then now it's Saturday, Sunday, and we're off on Monday. So
3-day weekend.
Hey,
Thank God.
Memorial
That's crazy,
Day.
Not me. I'll be in Guitar Center on Monday if anybody needs anything.
And then, so do you not get any
Bluetooth
holidays?
speakers,
In it?
all of that. Nah, we get holidays. We get,
Major holidays.
Yeah. We get Thanksgiving Day, Christmas Day.
Yeah. Well, from there, Nicole decided the past 24 hours, I can say, she was like, you know what? We're still young. We still got it. Let's fucking do it. Go team. And guess what? We're realizing today we don't got it. Now, obviously, Nikki P is a trooper. She is always looking for the next adventure for us to go on, keep the relationship fun, keep everything fun, and just keep. Because me, I'd just be like, let's play video games. And she's like, no, let's go to a museum.
I said that about her when y'all got together. I was like, that's gonna be a good counterpart for him because she don't like to stay still and he don't.
No.
And he likes to stay still.
Sometimes.
Balance each other out.
Yeah.
That's how the good ones work.
Oh yeah, if you tell him somebody's been murdered in the state that you're about to go to, he's gonna be like, "Fuck around, let's go."
Let's go. I gotta go see
all
the
you gotta
crime
get.
scene. I gotta go see everything.
That's all you got to do to get him to go anywhere.
But yeah, so last night, it was very last minute. We decided we were gonna go to the Sum 41 Simple Plan show,
Yeah,
which wasn't the biggest fan of them growing up.
were the tickets crazy?
$35.
That's
not
not
bad.
bad.
It's not bad at all.
Kendrick is $83 a piece for nosebleeds.
For nosebleeds, I was about to correct you on that. Because yeah, I was like, after last night, quick one, I got the bug. I was on Ticketmaster, just what they got coming up. Because now, like, we had so much fun at that fucking concert. I only knew a handful of songs. Like, they were awesome. You know what I mean?
Right.
But it wasn't like if like Rakim's coming down in a
Right.
couple of months.
Of course,
I would love to go see Rakim. Like, that was my childhood.
Right.
Because I was trying to be black.
But that's a dope
So-
thing to have, though. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that you can go to concerts and shit with. Like,
Yeah, well, it was just fun because like when it came to like I said with Rakim, when I was young, I thought I was black, so like I listened to Rakim because I thought that that's what I had to do to get a tan. Well,
Hold on. Let me touch you. I came in the door. I said it before.
yeah, you got me. I don't remember.
come
I don't remember.
I
Yeah,
never
where's
let
the
the
boo
mic
button?
magnetize
Boo
me
this
no
man.
more, but it's biting me, fighting me,
Got it.
inviting me around.
Thinking of a master plan.
That's the same
No-
song, but
slid inside
you
my
get too
hand.
far.
I'm
You
sorry.
get too far ahead, dog.
But yeah, so we ended up going, and like my thought process was like Sum 41. Fuck, great. Now that I'm on the spot, I can't think of it. I wanna be an
American Idiot.
No, that's Green
what I
Day,
was about to
sir.
say. You
That
just
is
said
Green
it,
Day,
though.
sir. No,
you
I
just
don't-
said it. I was just finishing the lyrics.
Get out.
Nope, she's gone.
I
All
know
right.
some. I know some Sum 41 songs. There's
Well,
that
I know the
goes,
one, Fat
it's
Lip.
Like Fat Lip.
Yeah, so that song came on. Yes. So that one came on, and I was like, "Fuck yeah!" And like,
this one.
it was cool because it was that moment where it was like I remember hearing this song when I was a kid. Like I was in fucking middle school when that song came out.
Yeah.
So it was really cool to be able to hear it live in person with those people. And then Simple Plan came out.
Yeah.
Knew way more Simple Plan songs.
Absolutely.
Like I'm sorry, I can't be perfect. Every fucking girl. That between the ages of 28 and like 35, they just sat in their rooms and cried because their mom told them they couldn't go out with that skirt on. Like,
My sister was there last
Yeah,
night.
there you
She was
go.
one of them.
Looking in the mirror and shit.
like underneath the blanket and shit. I'm sorry.
Doing the hand shit on the mirror.
Looking out the window all dramatically as the rain falls.
No, that's the one when you look out the window and you go, "How could this happen to me? I made my mistakes." Oh shit! And then out of nowhere they bust out the "What's up, Scooby Doo?" and they ran that bitch.
Fucking right.
It
So,
was loud in there at that point.
oh my
What?
god!
People probably lost their shit.
Poor
So-
Nikki, her neck's hurting today from all
Yeah,
the
that's what I was
headbanging.
about to get to. So we in there and like we were able to sneak down to the pit. And I swear I looked probably about 15 yards to my left. There's a mosh pit going on. And I'm like, should I do it like for the old days? Like,
Yeah.
should I go run out there real quick? I was like, I'm
Your
too
back
old for that
started
now.
cracking
Yeah, right.
as soon as you walked
Yeah.
out. He was, ooh.
My knees started hurting. I was like, you know what? I'm going to just stay right the
He
fuck
doesn't even get
here.
pushed down, he just falls down.
Yeah. So then from there, aside from the fact that the concert was dope, the one thing that we forgot, because it's been so long since we've been to like an actual concert, like we've gone to a couple comedy shows and like, you know, stuff like that, but it's been a while since we've actually been to a concert.
Right.
So we're in there and we're watching it, and there's like this drunk bitch that just keep falling into us. Like, it was at the Orpheum. When they don't have chairs, they take all the chairs out and it's just the general admission pit.
Yeah.
It's an incline.
Yeah.
So this bitch is drunk
That's
and
why
just
it's called the Orpheum.
falling down the incline into us.
It sounds like me.
And now, Nick, like, what made it even better was you could tell she was like trying to, like, as a cameraman, she was trying to do the thing where she grabbed her boyfriend's hand and was like, "Come on, babe, let's go." And then they run out into like the open space in the floor and just start fucking. She was trying to have that moment. She was trying to have that movie
That incline
moment.
fucked up, huh?
Bro, her first of all, she did the thing where she was trying to drag her boyfriend, so both of her feet are like parallel to her hands while she's like, "Come on!" And he pulls away from her at the last second. She tumbles, falls into like 6 people, and they all fall. Like, it was fucking hilarious. All right. And then they had this other little girl. Like, so me and Nikki kind of pretty much stayed in the same. We were there with her friends. And we just kind of stood in the same spot the whole time. We had our little spot. We had our little island. We were good. We're not moving. Cool. And we're listening to it. We're enjoying the music. I know. Well, you said you like some Simple Plan stuff or no?
Probably have heard of it.
TikTok.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm just a kid.
Nobody
likes it.
Right.
Oh yeah, I love my emo nights. I just don't know, like, I know the song.
The song, you don't know the
where
band.
they come from.
Right. Well, that song comes on, and that's one of Nicole's favorite songs from her childhood. I know that song from my childhood.
Did
That
she
song
get
is now.
as Limp Bizkit at the Christmas party?
No, she was able to contain herself.
Okay.
But that song comes on, and the drunk bitch falls into Nicole. Like, right, and not even just falls into Nicole, but literally the guy looks out into the crowd holding the microphone and goes, "I'm just," and I'm like, "You ruined the drop, you dumb drunk bitch."
Did Nicole start swinging?
Ooh, put it like this. I started figuring out in my head, okay, she's with her. She's with him. He's with his little homeboy. I could definitely take him. Two people down is Tate. I know Tate take a fight. He's gonna have my back. Like, I literally started planning it all out in my head because they had one little Asian girl who was about Aaliyah's size, and I'm like, you gotta be careful with her because I could tell she's feisty.
Yeah,
and she's gonna ride like a spider
Those
monkey.
are the ones that jump. Yep.
Yeah. Yep. So I had it all planned out in my head. So Nicole goes through this where she starts headbanging and like enjoying herself and having so much fun, and it's beautiful. And I'm pretty sure that's my mother trying to come in right now. If you want to unlock it real quick, unlock it. Hey, I told you to go through the back door. What the hell? Sorry. So, hey, Mom. So like she's headbanging now. She's got a sore neck.
So is
today.
Nikki coming in?
Huh?
So is Nikki coming in?
No, because she's in pain.
Oh, poor thing.
So
She hurt herself.
yeah, she hurt herself last night going too hard, and then from there, today it was Greek Fest in New Orleans.
Oh, that's
saw
lit.
that.
I love Greek
I
Fest.
saw y'all getting a little lit at Greek Fest.
Yeah.
Did y'all get some hummus?
No hummus. Hummus isn't Greek actually.
But
And-
they sell it at Greek Fest?
I didn't see any.
Yeah, Greek.
So, I
I'm
don't
about
know.
to say hummus is a Greek. Well, they use it in Greek food. I don't know if it's a.
It's
Greek
not a Greek
origin.
food. It's,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
it's Arabic.
Okay, well there you go. But I know.
Trust
it's
me, the
shit.
guy I used to work for was Greek, so
Oh, yeah.
he would get insulted every time I was like, "Yeah, y'all gave us hummus. We love y'all for that." He's like,
I didn't give you that shit.
We didn't give you that shit. We gave you John Stamos. But
And Hercules and shit.
But we went over there. Oh my God! Can we talk about how stupid the Greek people are? I'm sorry, I love y'all.
Hold up, bro. I like Greek mythology.
Exactly, Turtle. We're on the same page. Y'all gave up all those awesome gods for one dickhead. Most Greek people now, or because I remember when I was working for said Greek person, I would always ask, like, so like, if I go to Greece right now,
But can you?
are there people that are like worshiping those gods? And he's like, no, dumbass. He's like, we gave those up thousands of years ago. I'm like,
For
well, that's your fault.
Christianity. Yeah.
That's your
He
fault.
said we as if he was
Look at
there
you.
1,000 years ago.
But can you imagine Nico going to fight somebody and be like, "Hold on, by the strength of Hercules,
Yes.
I'll knock you the fuck out."
Well, no, you want to know why? Because guess what? Like most Arabics, most Arabics, they not like Muslim.
No,
you know what I'm saying? Like they don't eat meat or they don't eat pork. Sorry, they don't they do prayers and they fast and they do all that. But they're assholes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like
Absolutely.
Americanized Muslim assholes.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's when, you're like, oh, you're American, but you still have like tradition from your family.
Right.
So that's why I was hoping, like, I know, my boy Nico, I know him for forever. And then out of nowhere, he's just like, yeah, he goes to, hey, we got to go do prayer this weekend. It's like, oh, shit, what church do you go to? He's like, we go to the Church of the Seven. It's like, 7? And it's like, yeah, Zeus, Poseidon, Ares, Athena. And I'd be like, you're awesome.
Right.
That would be so cool. You want to know why? Because
That nigga doesn't have white marble pillars. I want to go.
I don't care what anybody says. The Greek mythology book is so much better than the Bible.
Absolutely.
I could read that fucking I could read the Greek mythology book. I don't care.
1,000
times.
It was a minor of
Still,
mine in college.
You were a smart
Mythology
man.
in general. Like
Yeah.
Viking, Norse gods, Greek, Roman.
I just started
Indian.
playing God of War for the first time.
The new one?
The first one.
Oh, the first one.
PlayStation
Yeah.
2.
Yeah. That's where it started at. Honestly, playing God of War, I was like, yo, I never realized like how much I was into Greek gods until I started playing in that game.
You're fucking fighting a Cerebrus.
And then
a harpy
when I got into
comes out of
college and
nowhere.
I was like, wait, I can minor in this shit?
Yeah.
And they'll give me credits
You
for
can
it?
fuck a minor, sir.
Yeah.
That escalated quickly.
And so we ended up at Greek Fest today. We got us a gyro. We got us a gyro, and then we got some
A gyro.
A gyro. We got a gyro, and like I don't want to butcher it, but my whiteness is going to a baklava.
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 Yep.
We got a couple of baklavas, and then they had a baklava sundae, which was a baklava, and then they put ice cream on top of it, and then they put like the baklava toppings and sauce. All of,
I bet you that shit was good as a motherfucker.
hey, they open
Sounds
tomorrow. If you want to go slide on by.
Fucking work, man.
Shit.
Yeah, bro.
To be like, hey, I gotta go take lunch. I'll be back.
Go run a Greek fest. Anybody want some hummus?
Comes back 3 hours later.
But we went there today, and it was 174 degrees outside.
Jesus.
And somebody told us on our walk up there, they were like, just so y'all know, there's no shade in here. And I was like, what? And so, yeah, me and my pasty son are walking, and at least he got like a little canopy that he could put over himself. I'm just out here raw dogging it.
Bacon and shit.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't know how red I am on camera today, but it fucking sucked.
Not really. Look
No?
about as
Look
white as
alright.
usual.
Got a little
Actually,
tan
it looked
on
like you got a
you.
little tan, yeah.
Yeah.
I was able to wear, it'll be a burn tomorrow, but I was able to wear my little hat.
Oh, yeah, your little sun hat. I see.
Yeah.
When,
I was in here a few minutes ago. I don't know where it went.
nothing was worse than when we walked to the Coliseum for Scraping the Coast.
Oh my God.
It was my idea.
Oh my
we were staying
God.
I don't
in,
walk anywhere, much less in the sun.
We
so.
were staying in like this big ass, nice ass villa, all the way at the top of this nice
That
ass.
bitch
fucking, like,
was sexy.
yeah, dog. Like it had a big ass window in the master.
We felt
bedroom.
rich.
Yes,
Staying
like
in
a
that motherfucker.
But I was like, yeah, Coliseum's not that far. It's like right up the street. We started walking, and that bitch was like a good 20-minute walk, and the sun was beaming. All of us out there on fucking tank tops
Absolutely
and shit.
not.
By the time we made it to the Coliseum, I was a lobster.
Yep.
I was
Scott
red as
had
a
fucking blisters.
I think you need to start
from how
carrying,
sunburned
like,
he was.
sunscreen on like Nicole's keychain or something.
Yeah, like SPF 150.
Yeah, maybe 200.
Yeah, I wish they made it.
There you go, bro. That could be your first venture in the business world is a
Shark
good
Tank.
sunscreen.
A sunscreen for pasty people.
Good luck, son.
I don't want my son to get skin cancer, so I developed this sunscreen.
I forgot what year it was. We were all out there for Mardi Gras, and I like literally got there at 4 a.m. I think you were with us. We got out there
Yes.
at 4 a.m. to get parking spots
Yes.
and shit. And while we're standing out there, I'm like, I could already tell it's gonna be hot as fuck. Ain't nowhere around here we can have
We
to
were
go duck
all
off.
in hoodies. We were all
Yeah,
in hoodies.
and I was like, hold on, they got a Winn-Dixie across the street. Let me go run over there real quick. And I saw they had SPF 110. I was like, I didn't even know it went that high. Mine,
take it.
mine. Walked out there. Good luck, son. Every 5 minutes, fucking. I think I made out with a chick that day. She moved her face back, and it was just white.
White.
Oh,
Remember,
man.
everybody ate the fucking luncheon meat that had been sitting in the ice chest with
Yup.
no ice for like 8 hours
Yup.
and threw the fuck
Yep.
up.
Well, that's the problem with like Louisiana Mardi Gras. Like you go out there in the morning because you got to get out there before everybody else does, and it's like 30 degrees. But by the time the floats come, it's like 100. What do you even wear for that? You're like bringing a change of clothes in your backpack.
I was about to say, if you're not prepared to be wearing a hoodie come morning and then be down to your drawers by afternoon, the city ain't for you, bro.
Best Mardi Gras I ever experienced was when we did the Mardi Gras and then it was the Saints Parade because we had my partner Rodney, R.I.P. his dad, Pops, man. Pops took us out there in his mobile home, nigga. We went out there in a motherfucking RV and parked on the parade route. That's how you could tell how far back it was because they ain't gonna let you do that shit now.
No.
Parked out there for fucking Bacchus, for fucking, what's the other one? Endymion. And it was a fucking blast. We had a fucking bathroom to go into. We had a place to go roll up if we needed to go smoke, you know, all of that shit. Nigga was able to sleep on the parade route in a bed with AC. Wake up the next morning, open the front door, and you're on the parade route.
Fuck.
That's the life.
Yeah, facts.
Instead of having to wake up at 6 a.m. to get out of there.
Facts. That's the shit part.
Yeah.
When you got to leave that motherfucker because ain't nobody moving, and that's the only vehicle we brought.
Shit. Come fucking Mardi Gras this year when I was working with the Airbnbs and shit, it was like they were getting up to almost $1,000 a night just for how close they were to the parade routes.
Yeah.
So the shit them motherfuckers be paying to come out here and experience this shit. Good luck to you, because
To get beads
That's
thrown
why
at
I
your
wanna
face.
get into
pain in the ass, bro.
That's why I want to get into it. Like, what you call it, how Nico was breaking it down to me, man. That's it
Can't
makes
lose.
sense. You know
Can't
what I'm saying?
lose.
You really can't. It makes sense.
Oh shit, we took the shot too soon, so we're gonna have to raise a glass.
Who we raising the glass to?
Ellen DeGeneres, the Ellen Show.
man.
It has
shit.
ended,
My
ladies and
childhood.
gentlemen.
It's over.
My grandma used to love that show.
I used to come home from school every day and watch that show. Sometimes with my mom, sometimes not.
Cause some fuck shit too.
Oh yeah.
Like everybody gonna say what they want to say, and I can see Ellen like feeling like, all right, I've done this for so long, it's boring. Like I can understand that completely, but it didn't start happening. Like they didn't announce the end of the show until after the bullshit came out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And what I don't like is, I get that you don't have to be an asshole to be successful. Is that for me? Yes.
Got it on camera. He sucks.
Yes. White people
Great
can't
catch.
jump.
Shout out Jack Harlow.
But
My man.
shut up. But
Excuse me.
see, now I forgot what I was talking about.
We were talking about Ellen DeGeneres and all the
Oh,
bullshit.
There it
Yeah,
is.
the bullshit.
Okay, yeah, but I mean, I feel like people get confused with motherfuckers can't have a bad day.
Facts.
Like, I've worked with people where literally their personality was, I'm a dickhead. Every day, deal with it. Yeah. You're not going to sit here and tell me that Ellen DeGeneres was an asshole every single day. No. Unless you were a piece of shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if you were just one of the people that just didn't do your fucking job.
Right.
And every time something goes wrong, it's you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So now every time I have an attitude, it's because you're not doing your fucking job.
Facts.
Or maybe I'm having a bad fucking day.
People forget that celebrities are humans.
Yeah.
Very, very
They're allowed
often.
to make mistakes. They're allowed to mess up. But cancel culture has been very big lately. And so, like, celebrities make the tiniest mistake. And they're like, all right, they're done for. I'm like, how many times have you done something 10 times worse?
You have to be perfect.
Absolutely.
You have to be perfect.
That's how they look at it, just like the Mike Tyson situation.
Mike Tyson, and then also I looked at somebody.
And Mike Tyson's a hothead.
Somebody looked at me. Somebody looked at me today and said that they didn't like Mark Wahlberg. Well, why not? Because of his racist past. So people can't grow.
Right.
And it's like, well, I mean, it was just, it was a lot. That one thing that he did. I'm like, I'm not taking that away from you. He beat a man blind because of his race.
Right.
Like, yeah, you're kind of a piece of shit for that, Mark. But since then, if I'm not mistaken, he's come forward, he's apologized, and he's obviously grown as a human being.
Absolutely.
And it's like, I feel like at that point, it's like, so what, does he not deserve to have work anymore? All those great movies he's given us?
Now, can I ask this question without trying to sound like I'm playing devil's advocate? Did he
devil's advocate?
Did he do this before Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch?
Yeah, he was like 16.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, he was a fucking kid.
I'm about to say, because you can't try to come
a normal teenager?
Who do you
I'm about to say, who the fuck did you hang out with?
Hormonal.
Go beat the Asian.
Nah, but I mean, you can't come in this, something that's very culturally diverse and be racist,
Yeah.
There's no racist rappers out there.
Came in there.
If they are, they're not very successful.
But also allow room for growth, because I feel like back in the day, social norms and what was appropriate then is not appropriate now.
Absolutely.
And we're looking back at the past and being like, okay, hey, that wasn't the best idea.
Just to clarify, she's not saying that beating an Asian man blind was ever okay.
I'm just talking about in general from cancel culture. And
right.
That is never okay. I don't like violence. I've never been in a fight in my life. Anyway, but people won't allow for growth. And that's really an issue because things have changed a lot.
Absolutely.
Like the Kevin
just
Hart.
even in 50 years.
Like the Kevin Hart with the gay tweets and like all it is. Well, back then when he made those tweets,
they were funny.
That was, well, I mean, they were still funny, but it was just the fact that it was like I always go back to that. Like it was something along the lines of like, if I ever find out, like if I ever see my son playing with like a dollhouse or something, I'm break it over his head. Right. Like some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And it was like, in the context of the situation, like he even said before, he's like, I have no problem with gay people. He's like, but as a straight man, I want to raise
a straight son.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I want him to be just like me. Right. You know what I mean? And it's like, I don't give a fuck what happens to Grayson.
I can't talk with my son about sucking dick. I ain't never sucked a dick.
Right. Can't relate. You know what I'm saying? But like,
I had to decide to, son.
Even with Grayson, like I don't like my son. I don't care if he grows up to be gay. I don't care if he grows up to be whatever the fuck else he wants to be. I don't care, dude. As long as you're happy, I don't give a fuck. I truly am in a place where I'm just like, I just want my son to grow up and be happy. Happier than I was growing up. That's all I want.
Now we just have less to talk about.
But I want him to be, like now, if you hand me a menu and you say, hey, what do you want in your pizza? I'm not going to put mushrooms in there because mushrooms are some culturally beautiful thing that needs to be accepted by. No, I don't like mushrooms.
Right.
I don't want them on my pizza.
Right.
I love my son. I don't care if he's gay, but if I can choose that menu option, no, he's going to be a straight guy.
Right.
That's it. But if he ends up being
son,
gay,
look at that fat ass and it not be a dude. You know
right. But I mean, me being me, I'd probably be like, hey, you do got a fat ass.
We was talking about, me and D-Ro was talking about Ryan Gosling the other day. I was like, yeah, that nigga is pretty.
I don't get it. I don't get. I don't get Ryan Gosling.
So do you think with him being like so perfectly structured, he got a small dick, huh?
Probably.
Probably. See?
Does that bother you? Like most of the time when you see a man that good looking, that it's probably.
No, because if they know how to use it, there's not an issue.
Okay. Yeah, maybe.
So that's really a thing. Y'all don't give a fuck if they know how to use it.
Yeah.
Size doesn't matter.
I feel like that's bullshit still. Because
really
as soon as y'all break up, that's why your dick little, nigga.
Now it's just to hurt your feelings, though. That's all it is now. Now I'm just trying to hurt
keep this in the back of my pocket.
Motherfucker could be dragging that bitch to the ground. That's why your dick little, nigga.
I should have sucked a bigger dick. Oh, man. So, Turks, Before we get off on that fucking tangent, Ellen, we're gonna miss you. You were a huge part of all of our lives. It's been 20 fucking years. God
I
damn
love
it.
Ellen.
She even said in one of her, I think it was her opening monologue for the last episode. She was like, 20 years ago when this got started, they didn't know, no network wanted me.
Stay away from the gay.
Yes, she wasn't allowed to say gay. She wasn't allowed to say we because that implied that she was with somebody, and she wasn't allowed to say wife because at the time, gay people were still not legally allowed to be married.
Mm-hmm.
She's done a lot for the gay community.
Yes, she's done a lot for the community, man. Like the amount of time, like if you go back and listen, I forget which episode it was, but it was like I sat there and like Nicole finally looked at me and was like, Scott, let it go. Because I just kept going, man. I'm like, the amount of times that I've sobbed watching a fucking like it's 3:00 in the afternoon and I'm sobbing on my
Like, giving out
couch.
a card to
She
the
just
poor
gave
family.
she just gave a kid that doesn't know how to hopscotch $25,000 because her legs don't work correctly. Now they just install slides everywhere so the kid can slide wherever she wants. And then, Jack Sparrow, Johnny Depp's here for the 15th fucking time. Hey, Johnny, how's your new movie going? Oh, well, Ellen, because he's fake British and shit. Oh, Ellen, the movie. And somebody just jumps out and scares the fuck out of him. I'm not doing this again. But, yeah, I'm going to definitely miss Ellen. I think that it sucks that she's gone. I'm hoping that she's going to do what every fucking body else does, like the David Lettermans, the Conan O'Briens. And it's like, yeah, sorry, guys, this is the last show. It's been an emotional ride. We love you. Don't cry. I'll see y'all again one day. And then next week, they're like, our new talk show is coming out on Netflix. Or like some fuck shit like that. Right. Like, yeah, they always end up coming back and doing another fucking show.
Done. I don't think she's
I don't
done.
think so either.
Yeah, no, I think she's going to end up doing something.
She said, she even said, she's like, I'm just taking a break.
Like David Letterman shit on Netflix is fucking amazing. I feel like that's better than the Letterman show.
I will agree with you. I love the Letterman show. I was sad when it ended, but my next guest needs no introduction. Is flames.
Some good ass conversation.
Yeah, because it's one-on-one.
Right.
We got a crowd here, but it's not like talk
the camera
show
crew, right.
crowd like type shit.
Right.
It's let's sit here and let's have a fucking conversation.
Yo,
you know what I mean? And like
you
I love that
watch
shit.
the recent?
Have not watched the new season yet. I heard Will's
Will
on
Smith
it.
one was very enlightening.
Because this was
very
recorded
enlightening.
prior.
That's
to
when
the
I found
slap.
out his name was Willard Carroll Smith.
Carol.
Yeah, Willard
That's his middle
Carroll
name.
Smith Jr.
His parents don't like him.
Let
me find out.
Fucking, and his son is
Carroll.
Willard Carroll Smith III.
Well, that's probably why he has anger issues.
That's why they call him Trey.
Yep.
But yeah, man. I haven't gotten to watch it yet, but like you said, it was enlightening. In what way? Did he touch on his soft persona again?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's been talking about that a lot.
Yeah. You know, the whole, even when he said it, like how when they was describing him back in the day with Jazzy Jeff, you know what I'm saying, when he first started, you know, how everybody was saying he was like, and he went to say it and he was like, oh, Dave, I hate the word soft. And he was like, but everybody, that's what they expected of him.
He was the soft rapper.
Right, exactly.
But he wasn't soft. He was from Philly.
Right, exactly.
But he was a soft rapper.
Right. When it came to rap, there was hardcore rap and there was softcore rap. And Will Smith was definitely one of the flag holders for that, for sure. Right after that came MC Hammer, Vanilla Ice.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Vanilla Ice
Marky
didn't
Mark
wanna
and the
be-
Funky Bunch.
Vanilla Ice didn't want
Like,
to be softcore.
He didn't. He was trying to be hard. Till Suge Knight hung his ass over that building and was like, yeah, white boy, you like that shit, huh? You want to be gangster?
Ding,
Show
ding,
your
ding,
ass.
ding, ding, ding. I want every penny. Ding, 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 ding.
Sorry, Vanilla Ice. Don't come like bash my windows
Yell.
out or some shit.
Don't come yell at us. Dude, the fucking running man in here. Oh, shit. All right. So, Amber Heard and Johnny Depp. We have reached the end, ladies and gentlemen.
Which is kind of sad because I'm going to miss watching it.
Yeah, me too. I got a lot of shows I need to catch up on.
I didn't watch
but
a single fucking second of it. If it wasn't for the
Really?
reels on Facebook and stuff, I wouldn't be caught up.
I tell you what.
It's entertaining.
It's better to watch the reels.
Mm-hmm.
The only reason I would say I prefer watching it live is because there's been times that shit happened. And after it happened, I'd be like, oh, shit, I need to find this so I can like send a clip to the group, and I can't find it. You know what I mean? Like the day that allegedly they broke a record for most sustained objections in like a minute.
I'm sure.
Because, like, literally, that bitch is sitting there trying to cross-examine Amber, and every question that comes out of her mouth. Objection.
Sustained.
Hearsay.
No, I remember one time, shout out Camille Vasquez. We love you, boo. That bitch sat there one time and she said, objection, like looking like fucking like exhausted. Just like, objection, Your Honor. Hearsay. Lack of foundation. Leading. Like,
she's a queen, though. She's savage.
Oh, God, she's a beast. Did you see the look she gave Amber when she had to walk up and hand her the pamphlet?
Sass and attitude, and I respect
look
it.
She was
death.
killing them with the looks, boy. I saw they had like a fucking one of those which Camille face are you today?
Mm-hmm.
I was like, boy, she was out there killing them with it, huh?
And poor Amber Heard's like defense, they really going through it. They struggling right now.
Yeah, facts.
Then they got your boy from TMZ to go up there and testify.
That shit was great.
Your girl tried to play the fuck out of him and was like, oh, so you being up here, you know there's a bunch of cameras here, so you're just trying to get your 15 minutes of fame. He's like, if anything, he's like, I'm putting myself at risk.
Right.
With one of the biggest tabloid companies in the country. He's like, I could say the same thing about you being Amber Heard's lawyer.
Right.
And she was like, you heard the crowd. Oof.
Seeing the people in the back.
No, he didn't. I don't know if it was in the Hangover group message or if I just saw this, but the one with Amber Heard's attorney who like came out the bathroom crying. Like she's really
I didn't see that.
Now. Well, there was like an article about how somebody saw
Elaine?
whoever
The
that
old
white
woman.
the old woman with the short hair.
Yeah.
She came out the bathroom crying like towards the end of the trial. So it's like people were talking about giving her grace because it's their job and they're doing what they're supposed to do. And no,
You wanted that check, baby.
Yeah, fuck that. You just stepped into this ring.
they didn't have anything to work with, so they look like a bunch of idiots.
Yeah.
Well, like that's what they were saying is the reason that like Camille Vasquez and Ben Chu and like all of them are able to be so quick off the cuff and keep it straight facts, straight to the point. Here's what happened. Deny this, I dare you. Like all of that because Johnny's that's what they said. Johnny's telling the truth. So like they have a lot to work with because when you're talking to somebody who's telling the truth, they can give you the full story. When you have somebody like Amber who's allegedly lying, it's like, oh, well, how did this happen? Oh, I don't know. Okay, well, how did this happen? Oh, I don't know. It happened.
She's telling cover stories, but she doesn't have the details worked out.
It was like Johnny was punching me in the face while I was laying on the bed. This was an actual thing. Johnny kept punching me in the face while I was laying on the bed, and I felt him slip, and the bed broke. And there was blood all over the mattress cover. Okay, well, here's a picture of that bed. This is the one that you're talking about, right? Yes. You can see that the bed's broken here, yes? Yes. There's a pocket knife on the bed. Okay. Did you use that knife to, like, crack that little piece right there? No. You said there was blood all over the pillow top. Yes, there was. You didn't take a picture of that? No, I didn't. Convenient. Like that's what like a lot of it is turning into is it's like everything like and then her lawyers or whatever tried to get up there and just say, oh, what Johnny's lawyers are basically trying to say is if you didn't video record him hitting you, then it never happened. And it's like, no, that's not what they're saying. What they're saying is you have all this video, all these pictures, all this evidence, but you've never gotten one video of him actually being aggressive towards you.
Right.
It's always him hitting something else,
Right.
Throwing a bottle over there, punching a cabinet over here, but never actually going at you.
Nobody's saying that it wasn't toxic. They're just saying he didn't hit you.
Nobody thinks that Johnny is an angel.
At all.
None of us are sitting here thinking to ourselves, like my favorite was during one of their closing moments. Your girl said something about like, he started going, her guy lawyer, whatever the fuck his name is, he starts going on about how all they have to do, which I read is true, all they have to do is prove abuse happened one time and Amber wins.
Right.
That's why they started harping on abuse isn't just physical, it's emotional, it's mental, it's like, et cetera, et cetera. And he was just like for instance, he would call her a whole bunch of names. They play the clip and you just hear like somebody recorded on the phone, fucking cunt! Like that. I was like, wait, I want to see the jury right now. You're not going to sit here and tell me that they're not cracking up laughing right now? Because while it is a serious thing, that was hilarious. I don't care who you are.
But if you push somebody to that boundary, anyone's bound to call you a name.
Yes. That's what it ends up turning into. And like They brought up that how like Amber had nobody except her sister showed up for her.
Right.
Like they got a doctor, they got some crackpot fucking psychologist, they got this expert, that expert, this expert, that expert. No friends showed up for her. She mentioned Kate Moss one time, and Kate Moss was like, I'm in England, but I'll FaceTime y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah, he never did shit to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
all of a sudden, out of all of these relationships, the man's almost 60. I didn't even know that.
Right.
Man's
Well,
almost
good for 60.
What? 60 years old, every woman he's ever been with, and this is Johnny fucking, you know he fucking.
Yeah.
You
Fact.
know he fucking.
Fact.
I never was into older men until I found out how old Johnny Depp is.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying?
She's like, I guess I can do
He
like
can hit
50.
me up. Yeah.
Would you let him hit you like he looks right now?
Absolutely.
Or like Captain Jack Sparrow?
All of the above. He has aged like fine wine.
You're right. Most white people age like milk. He did right.
He
did
aged
right.
very nicely.
It's all the cocaine, man.
To hear that he is 60 or almost 60 is wild to me. I thought
Yeah, I thought
it
he
makes
was
sense,
like
but I
maybe
thought
like
he was like in his 40s.
I thought he was early 40s.
Yeah.
yeah, I
That's what I'm
thought
saying.
he was like maybe knocking 50, not knocking
Maybe.
60, you know.
Like I thought he was.
But you gotta think he was 20 in the 80s. So
True. But I said all that to say it was like all of these relationships he's ever been in, every single one of them is coming out and saying like, yeah, Johnny could yell, Johnny could slam shit, but he never got physical with me.
right,
And suddenly, you're the one he not only beats daily,
right,
bloody,
right. Beat your ass. Beat.
multiple times. Oh shit! But yeah, this trial's been a ride, man, and now I'm terrified. I'm just like now that it's time for the verdict. I'm just like, I've heard so much evidence, and I'm just like, I can't see how. But we've seen crazier things, so I don't know, man. I'm thinking probably Tuesday or Wednesday we're supposed to be getting the verdict, depending on how long it takes them to go through all the evidence.
And I think
Right.
I think the verdict is going to have an uproar if it's not what people want to hear. So that should be interesting.
What makes it even weirder is now, like, I think also regardless of what the outcome is, Amber's radioactive.
Yeah, absolutely.
So now a lot of people aren't going to want to deal with her.
I almost think that she like Johnny Depp almost has justice, even whatever the verdict might be.
Yeah.
Because she's getting dropped from movies, she's getting dropped from like certain companies that won't ever film with her again. So
Thanks.
I think he's in a way getting his justice, but it would be even more satisfying if he won.
If he won.
Yeah, absolutely.
I do think that that's something that's coming up, is that regardless of what the outcome is,
Has there ever been a draw in a trial?
you can't. It'll be a mistrial, and then we'll have to do this all over again.
I don't know. I wasn't in the courtroom every day. I didn't listen every second, but I just can't see the jury truly believing her.
Yeah.
And then from there,
With all the shit I've seen, I don't see like how she could even possibly be close to winning this shit.
that's the only thing I'm worried about is the fact that her defense kept harping on. Her lawyer even said at one point, we kept talking about the severed finger, like Johnny's severed finger. This case has nothing to do with that.
At all, yeah.
She could have cut. He literally looked at the jury and said she could have cut his finger off with an axe. Has nothing to do with what we're talking about today.
Right.
All we have to do is prove that Johnny abused her one time,
Right.
and you have to say that Amber wins.
Yeah.
That's what makes me nervous.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've
So-
seen stuff on TikTok, my news source, about just like the laws behind it, and like while public opinion might find her guilty and Johnny wins, that the laws behind it
Yeah.
will
Right.
make it hard for them to convict
Right.
or say that he wins.
Yeah, right. Because, I mean, they're going to be very, like, they gave him a paper with answer yes or no to each of these questions. And if you answer yes or no to this and that, this is what your outcome should be. And if, like, one of those questions on there is, like, did Johnny ever get verbally abusive?
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he
Absolutely.
did.
Fucking cunt.
Right. So
You know what I'm saying?
it's like, so
Shit
from there,
my
it's like,
bed,
does that
fucking
count?
bitch.
Does that count? Yeah. All right. Amber wins. You know what I mean? Like, and I know it's not that simple. Like, Facebook lawyers don't come for me, but like, it's, you know, in the same stadium. You know what I mean? So like, that's what's making me nervous. It's just the idea that like she could win off something that easy and that. But I mean, like you said, I don't think it matters at this point. Like, because the court of public opinion is real. Like, I'm not going to see Aquaman 2. I might stream it illegally.
I'm about to say, yeah, I'll watch it once it's, at the house.
I ain't giving
In
them
the
no money.
court of a public opinion, she is guilty. And so cancel culture, like we were talking about earlier, We'll come for her.
Keep talking. I want to find something real quick.
So, and just to, a little off topic, a little on topic, we are no longer referring to it as a number 1 and a number 2. It'll be now referred to as an R. Kelly and an Amber Heard.
Hey, hit it for yourself. Keep talking. I have to find this real quick.
Find it.
So, no, we're not doing that. So, oh boy. Just know I didn't want this, guys.
Yeah.
Doom, doom. Are you still going?
Nope.
No.
Okay.
It's taking a long time to find whatever the heck it is that you're talking about.
Yeah, it's a mess of something. So I think this is it. I think it was the Billionaire Boys Club.
The Boys Were Billionaires.
And
I wish I was a part of that club. I want to be a billionaire.
shut up.
I don't know, man. Them taxes
I
is
want
high.
to be a millionaire.
So fucking bad. So I think it was the Billionaire Boys Club. I'm gonna have to look it up and see if I could find it.
When have we turned into like Hangover the musical?
Yeah, I don't know,
But
but it's been a thing.
Singing away. If you're still here, drop a music note.
Drop a dick emoji.
I said that last week. Nobody did it.
Oh.
Darn. Let me find out y'all slacking. Y'all falling off after 10 minutes. You're like, nah, I'm not.
Y'all know
doing
y'all
this
got it
anymore.
in y'all recent. Stop playing.
Boom. Here it is. All right. So after Kevin Spacey, y'all all know him.
Sure.
Did you ever watch Horrible Bosses?
Yes.
He was the guy from Ozark's boss.
Okay. I'm gonna just go with it. Let's go.
Well, whatever.
Uncultured.
So he got canceled, and he released a movie called The Billionaire Boys Club.
Yes, he did.
Apparently, when that movie was initially released, the weekend total gross, and I'm reading this verbatim, the weekend total gross ended up at $618.
God damn.
A
Cancel
Kevin
culture
Spacey
is
movie.
real.
I want to see that same fucking energy with Amber Heard.
Facts.
They kept throwing this out there. Aquaman ended up being the biggest movie of all time. First of all, no, it didn't.
Ended up being DC's biggest movie.
Boom. So from there, I
While
want
we're
to
talking about big ass movies, Scott was completely wrong about Doctor Strange. It was #1 movie twice in the world.
Doesn't make it good.
2 weeks in a row.
Avatar's the number
Scott
one movie
could
of all time. Doesn't
suck a
make it
dick.
good.
You don't
What?
Like Avatar?
Fuck no.
Avatar is amazing.
What's
you
your
can also
favorite
suck
line
a
in
dick.
that movie?
I don't have favorite lines.
You're right,
from
absolutely.
movies, Scott.
Lauren, what's your favorite
That's
line
the,
out of
see,
that
I
movie?
don't have
see,
favorite
I'm here to
lines.
see.
No.
This
I
is
just
what
like
I'm here
the
for.
movie.
I'm here to rebuttal
It's a movie
Scott,
I
and I have
watched.
control over the board, so I can be louder than everybody else. So,
I don't. The fact that I even watched Avatar for its full length should say something because I don't watch movies, as we have determined.
see,
Clearly.
that's proof of a good ass movie. If somebody who doesn't watch movies can sit there and watch that long ass fucking movie and appreciate it for a good fucking movie, it's a good movie.
What's your favorite line from Training Day?
My nigga.
I didn't know you like to get wet, though. Wet? What's wet? Naked. Germ. PCP. Angel Dust.
I think anyone that has ever gone through any type of abuse or knows anyone that has ever gone through any type of abuse, which would be a lot of people, are not going to support her after this because she just makes all victims look bad because you're lying about it. So now that's going to be used for any victim coming forward. They're going to be like, well, are you Amber Heard? Are you
They're
like
gonna
Amber
refer
Heard?
back
And people
they're
are-
gonna
Go ahead.
make it one of them fucking. You know how they do like one of them rules where they base it off a trial.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're calling this on the
Amber v. Heard.
the Depp v. Heard case. That's all the reason why we're calling upon this.
Holy shit.
Nikki's here, everyone.
She's on camera.
Babe, we're gonna
Say
talk.
hi, Nikki.
Babe, we'll talk about Amber
Nikki,
again
say
next
hi.
week. Don't worry.
us. Come join us, Nikki. Come in. We miss you. Hi.
We'll talk about Amber again next week, babe. I'm sorry.
Miss you, Nikki.
All I'm hearing is good topic, and I'm like, stop.
I'm the only female. Please help.
No, because, hey, by the time you get back, we'll know who's guilty.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
Oh,
Don't worry about it.
Okay, we'll cut it short. We'll cut it short.
Bye, Nikki. Miss you.
But I do think that,
I'm like all by myself.
I need
Like these men.
Aquaman. I need Aquaman 2 to be the worst rated, worst returned
Yeah,
DC
I'm sorry.
movie.
I'm
of all
sorry,
time.
Jason Momoa.
Jason will be fine.
You've aligned yourself with the devil. You're
Jason
gonna have
will
to
be-
hope this one does great in Netflix. You know what I'm saying?
So, with that being said, How do y'all think it's gonna go?
Doctor Strange 2 was
Doctor Strange 2.
the best movie in the world.
You don't believe that?
2 weeks in a row. I didn't see it yet.
You haven't seen
I
it?
didn't see it yet.
So then you don't know how good it is.
I just know you're wrong.
No, you don't.
See, let me tell you how Scott reacts to movies.
I'm gonna sit back for this one.
If it's not like
So am I.
a Turner movie classic type film, where that motherfucker is meant to have at least 8 Oscar nominations, Scott is not gonna find it
That's
good
not true.
at all. Stop lying to yourself. Stop lying to yourself.
I love Friday.
Name your top 5 favorite movies right now.
Top 5 favorite movies? Come back to me. I gotta think about
He
that.
doesn't have to think about it because they're all going to be old as shit and have really great actors in them with
Godfather's
really,
number
really
one.
good.
Godfather's number one.
With really good, memorable lines. But as far as the movie as a whole, nobody gives a fuck about Godfather 2 and 3. Just one.
Some people say
And they're
Godfather
still
2 is better than the first
and they're
one.
still Oscar nominated. Exactly. But nobody gives a fuck about the 2 dumbass movies.
Order in the court. Order in the court.
You know what I'm saying?
Objection, hearsay.
But nah, like I don't know.
The Dark Knight?
I know Scott's criticism on movies is a lot more critical than others. Like
Turtle's been itching.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh, yeah. These couple of weeks he been
I'm
gone.
surprised he didn't come in with notes.
Ever since I first heard, I got it in my phone. That's how I knew.
Wait, The Dark Knight's up there in my top 5.
But see, that's another one where you probably base it off of The Dark Knight. You don't base it off of Batman Begins or whatever the third one was because nobody remembers. They just remember, darkness is your friend. And knocks you the fuck out.
Darkness is your ally. I was born and molded by it.
But nah, like I know Scott is super critical of movies based on the way he takes in the movie as a whole. Like if the actor's delivery on the lines could be fucking immaculate, written by one of the best writers in the world. If the actor fails to deliver it properly, Scott is gonna be like, yeah, the movie was horrible because he said this one thing.
No,
Like that's corny. Nobody would.
And I'm going to tell you why you're wrong. But I won't tell you why. No, you know what? I'm actually
All
going
right,
to take
guys,
it
we'll
back.
just get the boxing gloves up after the episode.
Turtle don't
you
wanna do
guys
that.
can fight it out like the old
So
days.
Scott don't want to do that.
So here's the problem.
He still got teeth he got to get fixed.
Naked!
So here's the problem. I don't want you to continue. I take in your criticism and I understand where you're coming from.
But you're wrong.
No. And I'm not going to say he's wrong. I don't want you to keep talking only because when you do finally go see it and are disappointed by it, you're not going to want to go back on what you're saying right now.
I don't feel like I'll be disappointed by it because
You've been disappointed by lesser movies.
I take movies for face value though.
No, you don't. You
I do.
you are very big on staying true to their origins.
Absolutely, but in the multiverse, in the multiverse of madness, there's a lot of things that happen. As long as those things happen, some of those things happen in the movie, I'm fine.
We'll see.
Because you got to remember, Thanos ain't died like that in the comics, and I was fine.
When are you
with it.
going to see it?
I'm not going to go see it.
What are you talking about?
I'm not going to go see it.
Why not?
I don't know. Just because I don't.
He doesn't want to be wrong.
You're afraid that it's going to be bad?
No, I don't. Honestly, I just don't really find the time to go to movies.
Okay.
Just because I'm so fucking busy, so I end up
Understandably.
watching it at the house.
Works
Like
85 days a week.
the only reason, pretty much.
Yeah.
Fuck, the only reason why I was able to go see Spider-Man: Homecoming, it was late at night. My cousin was like, "Hey, yo, I'm in town. Let's go see Spider-Man." I was like, "Fucking right." We've seen all the other ones as kids.
The one
Went
thing
see
I'll
it.
give it, and I don't know if I mentioned this on the episode that we did the review, but the hype that surrounded the movie,
I feel like that's what's eating everybody up.
yes.
I feel
That's
like
a big
people
one.
that like it.
I'll give it that.
didn't
I
like
still
it because
think
of the hype.
I still think it was not a good movie by Marvel standards, and I think that they need to do better when it comes to Doctor Strange. However, I will say that I'll give it 40% of my probable anger towards the movie is what we were led to
Was
believe.
it better than Black Widow? Because you hated Black Widow.
It was better than Black Widow.
Okay, then. So it's a good movie. Because Black Widow was a good movie.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. You have to take. That's what I'm saying. Like
I don't
take
even know what I'm doing here.
That's what.
Neither do we.
It's
Y'all
all right. Look,
could've just-
it's okay. You get a second. That's why I say I take movies for face value because I know that Black Widow as a whole franchise can never take off. But that was a good movie. You know what I'm saying? Like as far as the movie itself, it was a good movie. I'm not saying it's one of the Marvel greats.
It isn't.
You know, that's like Ant-Man. I don't put
Well, no, like I even
Ant-Man
said
with the Marvel greats.
I even said when it came to Black Widow, you're comparing people took me saying it was the worst Marvel movie as me saying it's an awful movie.
Right.
It's not a horrible movie. Like, even Doctor Strange, if we're being completely honest, like, all joking aside, it wasn't a horrible movie. Like, we've all seen some shitty fucking movies.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, visually, amazing.
Did you like the first Doctor Strange? Were you a fan?
I told you, I loved it, but I felt like it was a good bridge movie, not a great movie.
Right.
Like, I think that they were like, all right, we need to introduce Doctor Strange. Let's introduce him. Da-da-da-da-da. It looks great. Boom. We're done.
Do you think with what we've been shown so far from the Doctor Strange movies that he can take over the RDJ helm?
Yes. But not based off of his movies alone.
Based on the
His
character
character
he plays
completely, yes.
See, and that's why I feel like it's probably not a bad movie. This motherfucker. That's why I feel like it's
You're going to
probably
get back eventually, Lauren. Don't
That's
worry.
why I feel like it's probably not a bad movie.
If
Because
anyone's
I feel
watching
like,
this, I'm just like,
I feel like that's what he is, even in the comics, is more of like the keeper of the storyline. Like,
Yeah, absolutely.
He helps bring a lot of new things in and bring a lot of old shit out.
But you look at, in my opinion, the first 3 Iron Men, the Iron Man movies, the fucking Thor movies, I still haven't seen Ragnarok, but then you look at I know.
You gotta watch it before Love and Thunder.
And I don't even.
Promise me.
No, I promise, because I saw the first one, got through the second one, and
I'll say that I got through the second one as well.
so then you have see, I'm just going blank. Guardians of the Galaxy. You have like all of these different Marvel movies, and I feel like when it comes to Doctor Strange, they put more money towards visuals than they do script and story.
So do you feel like it just was because it was no story?
There wasn't a great like the story itself was.
Or was it because it wasn't a Doctor Strange story? Because from what I'm hearing, it's very much a Scarlet Witch movie.
It is
Okay.
very much so.
But
How do you feel about it being a Scarlet Witch movie?
I don't.
Are you familiar with any of the Marvel movies at all?
No.
You've never watched any of them.
That's why I'm sitting here.
What
looking
do
at
you watch,
idiots.
I'm
Lauren?
gonna lock you in a room with my Disney Plus account and just put them bitches on run. And
What
just
do you
gonna have to
watch
Sit there
for?
for like 2 days.
TikTok.
You gonna come out
YouTube.
speaking like
TikTok.
Captain America and shit.
I watch TV shows. I watch like Grey's Anatomy.
Every time Scott get on the mic, she gonna be like, "On your left."
I don't watch anything relevant
do this
to
all
this
day.
podcast.
Well, I mean, no, you can't say relevant to this podcast.
I'm about to say because you do.
The Avengers movies, I think, like now, the top 10 grossing movies of all time, 5 of them are Avengers movies.
Lauren's over here killing herself. She's like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah, I'm just sitting here looking like an idiot.
Like, I'm more sad for you that one day you're going to watch, like, Iron Man 1 or something like that.
I
and you're
did
gonna-
watch Iron Man.
And then you're going to be like, one day you're going to be like, I need to watch the entire MCU. You're going to commit. And then you're going to go to start watching it.
You have big dreams for me.
And then you're going to get
You gonna
to...
find you a nerdy nigga one day that's gonna turn you out, and you're gonna be like, "Yeah, I'll watch whatever you want, baby."
Why y'all fucking? Why y'all fucking? And then you're going to get to Endgame, and I'm going to feel more bad for you that you didn't get to be in a theater and watch that happen live in a
So
theater.
this week on Sneaky Links with Lauren,
But overall, again, Doctor Strange as a whole, I mean,
I got one more question
by
regarding
itself.
the movie.
Oh, go ahead.
Was it too dark? Okay. Because a lot of people were saying that too. They were like, it was different from the norm. Of
No,
the
fuck
Marvel
yourself.
movie. But
It was supposed to be the first Marvel horror movie.
That's what I was about to say. It's gonna get like, for the people that were like, it was too dark for me. I don't know, like where Marvel's going. This is about to be the rest of the Marvel phases. If you didn't know, 'Cause
Yeah, if they're bringing in Kang,
yeah, I'm about to say it's about to get a lot darker. A lot more people are gonna die. You're gonna see some really gruesome, weird shit, just because that's how it happens in the comics.
but I mean, again, overall as a movie, like a standalone Doctor Strange 2, it was cool. You know what I'm saying? It was a cool movie. It was fun.
great movie.
Shut up. But as a
Enjoyed every minute of it.
as a puzzle piece in the grand scheme of the Marvel Cinematic Universe from 2008 to now, nah, son.
I'll check it out and see.
Yeah,
Maybe
like,
I will.
No, you won't.
I won't.
You're not like
won't.
if you actually
I won't.
start
She hasn't found
watching
the right sneaky link
if you
yet for that.
start watching the Marvel movies, you won't get to this one till 2025. So
Yeah, fair enough.
We'll talk to you
I don't
then.
have to watch it in order, do I?
I don't know. I messed with a chick, and I got her to watch all of the Star Wars movies within like a week and a half.
Yeah, but if you were to
That's
wa-
love, because I'm not sitting through that shit. Absolutely not.
I don't think it was love. She was more like just trying to find something to do with a nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Well, this is a piece.
She never caught your bullet either?
So I guess.
She never caught your bullet?
She never caught your bullet. She never caught your
Wait, let's see. Doctor Strange. I'm typing it in right now.
I'm gonna just take a nap. Y'all wait
And the
before we
multiverse
over
of
this.
No, we're done. We're done talking about
He's
it.
just checking the ratings.
It's the no. It's the 28th film in the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Damn.
On top of
the series.
5 series at this point?
Well, if you count Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and all of the Netflix
Yo,
ones.
no, we're not counting those. I'm just MCU.
I'm about to say
period.
that's 9 if you count all of those.
Yeah. So
Well, 11.
I've ate all my ice during this conversation.
Same.
So moving on.
Moving on.
All right, so we'll touch on this real quick. I don't want to. What time we at?
We are at 1 hour and 5.
We're gonna have to wrap up soon.
Oh yeah, we can do another 25.
So no, we actually have to be there at 8.
Oh, okay. So yeah,
crap.
we
We
gotta
gotta
do
wrap
another
up.
15.
Wrap it up.
But
Wrap
just
it up
to,
like a condom, baby.
Just to touch on it real quick. I mean, I know I'm the only parent in the room,
Don't touch on it.
but how are y'all feeling about the school shootings?
Well, I work at a school.
I know, so that's
So-
part of the reason I want to bring it up.
It's been hard because even just being with my kids this week, yeah, pre-K and K graduation, like I was starting to get emotional watching them. I just can't imagine what is going through someone's head to want to take the lives of elementary school kids, much less, the high school shootings and the college shootings. They're still tragedies, but these babies that
Fucking babies.
they didn't, I don't know. And he went to the high school. I'm just not sure where the correlation was, and then we'll never know because he's gone.
Right.
So
As he should be, but
as he should be, but it just sucks to not know like what was in
sure-
your head. What was
yeah.
the logic? There is no logic, but in your
Right.
head, what was the logic?
right.
Because
I'm
there's
sure
no
the parents want
connection
to know
there.
why. Right.
And hearing about the cops, I don't know what's true. I don't know what's rumor, and I don't want to spread rumors. But like hearing about the cops not going in for an hour, I'm just like, what was the logic behind that?
There's camera footage of them sitting in the hallway for 45 minutes. So we can say that is true. Y'all niggas is a piece of shit for not going into that fucking room and stopping them. And to the motherfucker that was like, yo, yell help. If you're in trouble, you're a bigger piece of shit. Because the little girl yelled help and then she lost her fucking life because you're fucking stupid.
It breaks my heart. It really does. I can't imagine what the parents are going through. I mean, I don't have any kids myself, but my godchild and my nephew, they're like kids to me, and so it just breaks my heart.
It's definitely a something just because again, I try not to be that guy I'm 8 months into it and I'm just like, as a parent, you don't understand. Like, I'm not gonna do that.
No, bro, but the moment that little boy came into your life, your life changed. So you can't say that
so
whether
now,
it be fucking 8 minutes or 8 months.
No
You know what I'm saying?
child should have to, at 10 years old, have to think about, okay, I'm going to cover myself in the blood of my classmates.
Yes,
so I looked
man.
at that. The hearing from the survivors that were in that room.
First of all, shout out to her. If we could just do
those,
that real
those
quick.
Those two babies that
if you want to give it up to her one time, just
Absolutely.
because that was quick thinking, man.
Absolutely.
And those babies will never be the same.
No.
Absolutely. No.
They'll never be the same.
They're gonna go through a lot of traumatizing shit now because of that.
And then you look back at I read the book Columbine. I don't know how that makes me look, but it's the step for step account of what happened. Right. And I'm pretty sure they said Rachel, the first girl that was killed in Columbine, her body laid out on the sidewalk for almost a full day. Because there's these protocols that these cops have to follow, and what I feel like at the end of the day, you're a person,
Yeah.
and
Have some
these are
empathy.
people,
Right.
and
Right.
they didn't want to touch her because at one point they said that they thought her body might be booby trapped, and there might be so it's when you hear it from the cop's perspective, it's we didn't know because the guy set up a bunch of bombs and all of this other stuff, and then somebody made a comment that maybe her body was booby trapped, and then so it's in context, you can kind of
For the
look
Columbine shit.
you can look at that and see okay, I see why you cops didn't just but for a full day, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, call the bomb squad, get somebody out there quick. And
That's the same goes back to the cops sitting in the hallway. You're hearing gunshots and children screaming for their lives, and you're waiting on a call.
Where are you?
Why? Why are you waiting on a call? If this is your job to be this big fucking hero with this big fucking
Be a
bag,
fucking hero.
Be that fucking hero. Don't be like, oh well, I was afraid about that. This goes back to me saying,
I'm gonna get written up.
I'm sorry. I feel like if you've got to be afraid for your life every time you go into those fucking situations, you shouldn't be a fucking cop.
Indeed.
You shouldn't. I'm sorry.
Indeed.
You should not, because that's a prime situation. You've got 6, 7, 8 motherfuckers behind you. There's one nigga in there with a gun. Kick the fucking door down and do your fucking job.
And just like,
Or if not, put the fucking badge down and go be a bitch at home. Because we ain't got time for this shit.
Not anymore.
And for the motherfuckers looking at me and saying, well, would you do your damn right?
Yeah.
I got siblings that in Texas right now.
I'm going in shooting.
That's going into elementary schools. If I was in the vicinity and knew that was my fucking siblings,
I'd have pulled up.
Everybody in that bitch would have been laying down. Fuck what you talking about. Teachers, police, the nigga that was shooting, all of them. Fuck that.
Yeah, they're like, come on, baby.
And then as
Like a
somebody
mother
that
duck.
like works in the schools, like having to think about that as like an everyday part of my job, just being like looking for like when things are locked. And I was getting back to work like over the next couple of days, and like all the people that work there, the custodians, they were like making sure things were locked. And I'm like, it shouldn't be like
that.
this.
Absolutely.
I shouldn't have to sit here and be like, okay, well, I'm gonna give up my life because my job is to protect these kids. So in a heartbeat, if that happened at my school, I would jump in front of the kids.
Right. But it shouldn't have
But
to
it
be.
shouldn't
like that.
have to be like that.
Right.
I shouldn't have to say, okay, well, I'm here to help with them and help with their social emotional stuff and help with their mental health. And then if someone comes in the school, I got to step in the way because that's my job. And these babies, even though they're not family, we love them.
Of
Right.
course.
Every
Right.
teacher, every administration person,
I don't know
everybody
none of
that
them
works
kids
on
that
that
went
campus.
that school, and I loved them.
And-
I'd have jumped in front of them.
And I have family and I have kids in my life. I have people that I'd be leaving behind, but I have to put their lives above all of that because that's my job. And teachers should not have to go into school every day. Is today going to be the day that I have to give up my life because I'm going to protect these babies?
Facts.
It
And any
definitely-
one of us would do it in a heartbeat.
It
It's just not,
definitely-
it shouldn't be the reality.
It definitely adds a level of paranoia now that I got a kid. Is
Yeah.
like the idea of him going to school is terrifying.
Right.
Like,
After something like that, I'm sure.
Which is crazy because
Right.
like I think back on when I went to school and it was like it sucked, but it was so much fun.
Right.
And it's
Right.
like now, like there's a fair to good chance that it's like so. And then if I'm not mistaken, the whole situation with that guy had nothing to do with that school.
No,
He
that's
ended
why
up
I
there.
would like to know like what was his rationale behind
Because
it.
if like the story that I read was he got into it with Border Patrol. They got into a gunfight. He's running away, ends up at the school, goes inside and barricades himself in. Why didn't it stop there?
Right.
Apparently he barricades himself in and just starts shooting kids.
And he
Right,
says
like
some
the-
really gruesome things. Like some of the accounts from the kids that did survive, they're like, oh, he said, like, you're going to die. He told the teacher good night before he shot her.
my
Like,
God.
just some really sick. I don't know.
Yeah.
And then people bringing up, like, gun control and politics and all of this, it's not the time, people. It's
Yeah,
not the
no,
time.
let's grieve
Kids
first.
lost their lives.
Right.
And it's not just a gun problem. It is a gun problem. Don't get me wrong. If a cop is scared of an AR-15, then maybe we shouldn't be allowing just regular average citizens to buy them. But it is an overall mental health and systemic and just there's a lot of things that need to change to stop these things from happening.
Facts. And while we talking about it, just real quick, I want to give a shout out to the off-duty Border Patrol officer who went in there and ended all of that shit.
Hey.
He was one man by himself, off-duty, no bulletproof vest, just the worry of his fucking kids and a shotgun, and he went in there and did what the fuck he had to do.
Give it to him.
And also, just a quick recognition to the family of the teacher, one of the teachers that passed away,
Absolutely.
because her husband had a heart attack couple days after from the grief of what had happened.
From a broken heart.
And so they've lost not only a mom and an uncle, but
Jesus Christ.
not only a mom and an
father.
aunt,
Right.
but a father and an uncle. Sorry, I can't get my words across because this topic is very
Yeah.
emotional, but that's just really sad.
Absolutely.
Well, I hate to end it like this. So, Ellen, we need you back. Ellen, we need you back.
Ellen.
We
Joe-
need you back.
Joe did send me some. Gotta go.
Oh,
Wanna do 'em
run
real
through
quick? All right, cool.
How many you got?
He sent me 4, but 2 of them are for females only, so I'm gonna just do one of them. All right, this is for everybody.
Okay.
Anybody want to?
This is Average Joe's. One's gotta go.
Hey-o.
All right, here we go. The Christmas tree cakes, Nutty Buddies, oatmeal cream pies, or honey buns.
Wait, one's gotta go?
One's gotta go.
Any of them could go for me.
Oatmeal cream pie.
I could go away with Nutty Buddies.
I won't do that only because my mama loves them.
And you know she'll fuck
I used
you
to
up.
like them when I was a kid because of her.
I mean,
The Christmas trees could go.
What?
I don't care.
They're seasonal,
I don't like
bro.
any of them.
Really?
So you
Like-
you
like,
a
put it
cosmic
like
brownie type of nigga?
Say again?
Cosmic brownie type of nigga?
No.
Do you eat anything?
It's not like
Star
that.
Star Crunch?
He's
Nicole
like, I'm
likes
working on
Star
my
Crunch.
figure.
No, not even. I've never really just been in
Fudge round? Swiss roll?
I like the
Turtles
Swiss
over here.
rolls.
Okay.
I do like the
Herded.
Swiss rolls.
Jesus Christ.
I fuck with the Swiss rolls.
Oh my God! I was about to call Lil Debbie herself and be like, "I got somebody you need to talk to."
No, I do like the Swiss rolls. But yeah, for that one, I think well, Turtle seemed very upset about it, so I'll go with the. I'll go with the one that y'all went with. I don't know.
Next up,
Average Joe's. One's gotta go.
Hell.
potato salad, baked beans, corns on the cob, or chips.
One's gotta go.
One's gotta go.
Potato salad.
baked beans, corn on the cob, or
Chips.
Potato salad. Bye.
I love potato salad.
I don't eat that shit.
it's so I'll say potato salad only because not everybody make it the same.
Okay.
You know what? I can agree with that.
Yep.
We're in agreement.
Because if I see raisins, I'm gonna lose it.
I'm flipping the table.
Yep. Whole shit got
He
to go.
sent one just for me, and I'm really scared to answer this because
This is Average Joe's. Lolo's one's gotta go.
Hell.
I don't really know how to answer
Hey,
this. It's really a hard one, okay, guys?
Run it. Go ahead.
All right, so dick,
Whoa.
Ooh.
that one can't go. Nails,
You don't want no pussy?
no.
Okay.
Dick, nails, lashes, or God.
Well, we know you ain't living with Jesus, bitch. So
We know you don't walk the path, if you know what I mean.
Oh, I think he really just did me dirty on this one. He's just
Yeah, he
mad
did.
because of that caption I made with him and Q last week.
that's
Yeah.
exactly why. You 100% right.
You getting rid of Jesus?
I can't say that. Mama
You know you
kill
just,
me.
you know you getting rid
But
of
like,
Jesus,
I
bitch.
love me some lashes. I look bald without them. I have them on today.
You don't want no nails? You can get rid of them nails.
No, I love my nails.
Bye, Jesus. 'Cause I know you ain't getting rid of dick.
We know that already.
Okay, just for my mom, I'm gonna say
She's giving up spirituality, Mom.
Ooh,
Sorry.
look at it.
Lashes.
it's really hard.
Just say lashes.
Just say lashes.
Just say
Lashes.
lashes.
We'll just go with lashes.
Lashes rhymes with Jesus.
Lauren, give me socials.
I forgot honestly. My Instagram.
I'm not gonna get rid of dick. I'm not gonna get rid of dick.
I'm just like my
can't
my
do
head's
it.
Like, how would you
What do you
that?
mean social
Why do
media?
you just stick God in that? Like, what the heck? So for my Instagram, it's Lauren Mary with an I, Mari 97.
Any Catholic people want to hit her up?
You know what I'm saying?
She needs to find Jesus over lashes.
It's really hard. And then my Twitter is it's your girl Lolo __.
TRTL.
You can find me
In St. Louis, rolling on dub.
no on Instagram
Oh, shit.
at TRTL __. Same on TikTok. And on Twitter at 2RedTolooze. Make sure you're doing your tools right. All other social media is TRTL.
You can find us on Facebook and Instagram at _Hangover Podcast, or just on Facebook at the Hangover Podcast. I used to have a script, but I lost it. You can go on the website www.hangoverpod.com, and you can leave us a voicemail. Just make sure if you go on Spotify, if you go on iTunes, you rate and review. Please, the reviews help, and subscribe to us on YouTube. Like and comment. Somebody apologized the other day for like they were watching it and then they would comment like as shit happened.
Mm-hmm.
Don't give a fuck. Do it.
Yep.
So enjoy yourself. This show is what you make it. So Ellen, we need you back. R.I.P. to Ray Liotta, all the kids. Shout out again to Devin Whitmore and to Aaliyah. Happy 19th birthday, you many person.
You're
Amber versus Johnny. Quick, who wins?
Johnny Depp.
Yep.
Okay, we're all in agreement.
Captain Jacques Sparrow.
y'all think wins the trial? All right, so Johnny.
Mom's ready to burn it
my
down.
mom and Nicole say Johnny Depp.
By
so,
unanimous decision.
So yeah, it looks like it's unanimous. And then from there, the woman who wrote "How to Murder Your Husband" ended up getting arrested for murdering her husband.
Word.
So maybe shut the fuck up.
Always check the Firefox.
Always check the fuck up. With that being said, this is the Hangover Podcast. Thank you for having a drink with us. Thank you for listening.
Yeah.